Hey Ham, Oceana here with G3 Agency. Here's that video that I promised to send over about how to get your website in front of people searching for your services on Google. So the idea behind this video is that at the end of it, I'd like you to be able to go and do this stuff on your own if you'd like to. I'd like to give you enough information quickly that you can go and do this stuff and make sure that your business gets um, the visits that it needs to the website. And of course, if you'd like help with this stuff, my team does do it. That's why I make a living doing this stuff. So if you'd like help with this, we are happy to set up a time to talk about your business goals and then see if we can help you meet those goals. Okay, so let's jump right in. First thing I noticed right here, you've got a click to call phone number. Well done. I tell everyone to please add a big click to call phone number at the top, and you've got it there. So that was me clapping. Okay, so the next thing is the content on your site. You want to make sure to have lots of words about what you do and where you do it. And you have quite a few here. It's nice, but oh, hey, what's this? Ooh. So this is a really good chance for you to actually have lots of words. So you can go on a little tangent if you want after you've you've answered the question, talking about what you do, and that would be another place where you can kind of have a bunch of words in there without it looking really messy on the page. Or you could create another section down here that's like facts or whatever, and that's a good way to increase the word count. The reason that you want to do that is simple. Google loves words. That's how it can understand what your site's all about. It can't see images quite like we can, although actually it's getting quite close to being able to do that. And so what we're going to want to do is you want to increase the amount of words that you have on your page, but you also want to make sure that you include specific phrases that people are actually typing into Google when they're looking for your services. So that way when they do that, Google sees that you have that exact phrase on your site and it goes, oh, well, that must be what they're looking for. So for example, here's the list of words that I have. When I was doing research on carpet cleaning in different areas, I found that Aurora, Colorado had quite a bit of search volume and very low KD, so keyword difficulty, or basically competition. So volume here and KD. So here, okay, my brain is starting to shut down. It's too late for me. So we've got a list here of different ways that people look for carpet cleaning. So somebody might type in carpet cleaning in Aurora, Colorado. Another person would say the same thing but without the in, right? Another person might say carpet cleaning services in Aurora, Colorado. So you've got 90 people every month, about approximately 90 people each month are typing it like this, and about 50 people each month are typing it like this, and about 30 each month are typing it like this. So you can see how it really adds up. Every month there's over a couple hundred people looking for your services, and they're typing it into Google. And this is what it looks like when someone does that. Here I took one of them, well, one of those words, for example. So I put it in there. This is the first place that you want to show up. How you show up here is with citations, and basically what you want to do is first make sure your Google My Business listing is up to date and accurate, specifically your name, address, and phone number, and then you're going to take that information and plaster it all over different directories like Yelp, Yext, City Star, White Pages, etc. Every time that you do that, that counts as a citation. Each citation is basically like a vote of confidence, proving to Google that you really do serve this area and you really serve this community. And that is going to help boost your credibility with Google, boost your listing up toward the top. And if you end up in the top 3, which is totally doable, then you will show up on the first page of Google, which is nice. That'll bring a lot of people to your website. It'll also get a lot of people calling your phone. And then down here, this is what we call the #1 organic result, and it's another really highly coveted spot. About 30% of the people that come to this site will click on this one link. So if we take a look at the person who's sitting in that spot, this is the website that's currently sitting on in the first position. So what is it that they're doing right? What can we do like that so that you end up in the top position instead of them, or maybe just right below them? But let's go for that top, right? Let's go a little bit further than they did and see if we can get there. So first thing is content. How many words are on the page? Do they talk about what they're doing? They did a really good job of having lots of work. Well, actually, looking at it now, compared to yours, oh, where'd yours go? You had a lot. So I'd say you probably have more words on your page than they do. So there's something else going on. Let's see. They are taking advantage of their images, saving them as carpet cleaning Aurora, Colorado, for example. And then over here, this is where it's really happening. So we can see that the UR score is 28 and their DR score is 22. And these are because their referring domains and backlinks are, there are so many. And they've got some really good ones, but they've also got some really bad, low quality backlinks. So these websites are pointing to their site, basically lending them credibility, lending them power. But these low DR stands for domain rating. It's basically how trustworthy Google thinks that these websites are. So these are all the different websites that have a link on them to this competition's website. And these scores here are how trustworthy they are. And so what you want to do is go find sites that will allow you to put links on their site to your site, but you want them to be relevant in some way to you. So like this epodcastnetwork.com seems a little random to me. I don't feel like that's a good one, even though it has a DR score of 71, and that's really good. But a better one would be, where did it go? Okay, topratedlocal.com. They list local businesses and they've got a DR of 80, so that's great. So that's another way we can get ahead there. And when I compare that to yours, let's see. So let's go back over here. We'll check out their UR and DR again, just the 28 and 22. And they've got 104 referring domains. Over here on your page, you can see you've got 13 and 7, and you've got 6 referring domains. So you've got quite a way to go, but this is actually already pretty good. This is on the right track. A lot of people that I do this this audit for, their scores are much lower to begin with. So I can see you've already put in some work here. Looks like you started working on it a little bit in January and then more starting April. Yeah, so it looks like you're starting to put in some work there, and so that's really good. I'd say continue working on it, but make sure that you continue going after those good backlinks. This one's not very good. You want to stay away from those ones, but this one's great. Of Home Advisor, of course. DenverColoradoLocal.com. That one's a good one. It's got 47 there, and it definitely has to do with Denver, Colorado, an area you service, so that's great. This one maybe. Go out and try to find more that are like these two, and this one, and maybe less like this. But that's basically how you get in front of people on Google. I mean, it's not terribly complicated. It's just a bit of work, and it's kind of strange. It's like some very interesting sort of techniques here. So I hope that I did a good job explaining this. I apologize. I'm tired, so I may not have done a very good job. And if I did a terrible job for you, please let me know and I will redo it for you when I've had coffee. So thank you so much for your time, and I look forward to getting your feedback on this. Thanks.